Yeah, I hear you now.
What's up, June Dawg? How you living, OG?
Oh man, I'm shit, man. I'm just doing my thing, trying to maneuver, man, without being noticed. You know.
Right, righteous, man. I want to say first off, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you, OG, for coming on the platform because
Absolutely.
you can be anywhere in the world today, but you here with me right now. You feel what I'm saying? And you
Yeah,
took your
yeah.
time. You took your time out to look out for me because this you looking out for me. I don't know if you know it or not, but you looking out for me right now. You dig what I'm saying?
Man, we all trying to get it off the ground, bro. I'm never gonna be a big head nigga. I don't give a fuck how much money I make or who I'm dealing with. I'm always be that same dude, level to the ground,
Right.
all the time.
I respect that, man. So look, this your first time on the platform, right? So
Yeah.
we're gonna get straight into it. We're gonna start from the top. You grew up on the west side of LA?
Yeah, 109th Street in Figueroa.
109th Street in Figueroa. What
Yeah.
what elementary and junior high school you went to over there?
I went to Figueroa Street School. Then me and moms, we moved in, but she took me to West Hamptons. But that didn't work out too well. So that was over another side of the track. So that was vicious right there. So I had to go back where it's good.
So what was it around that time when you was going to Figueroa Elementary? What was it like? How was it? What was going on at that time?
Well, see, in my neighborhood, it was so many dudes. It was like, that's the time where, like in my hood, every block had at least 20 niggas living on it. Now we all kids. So we go to school together. We get into fights with each other. We friends the next day. That's why in my neighborhood couldn't nobody be a punk because there was so many of us. We was just fighting each other, picking fights, and then we friends again. Playing football in the middle of the street and shit. Stealing niggas' bikes and hopping backyards and the loquat trees and stealing niggas' pet bulls. And that shit was crazy over there, man. But
Now, so look, around that time was because y'all was kids, right? And y'all was in elementary and junior high. Was y'all gang banging then? Or when did that start?
Gang banging, just trying to follow the OGs. But like I said, there was so many of us, like shit, Braze and all them. A lot of my dudes is gone now, dead or in jail. That's what them old people used to say. You gonna be dead or in jail. And they was right. They was right. But, shit, it was a gang of us, man. And it was so many of us. Shit, the next dude might try to bully you or he might take your bike or, that shit was crazy. It was wild, but everybody was born and raised over there, It wasn't nobody living in Gardena catching the bus to the neighborhood, and we was all born in everybody over there.
So everybody was really day ones.
Everybody was day ones, and it just took off like that. Everybody, family knew each other. Everybody, mamas knew each other,
Yeah.
Like that. Everybody had a big family. I had a big family, 109th Place had another big family, the Kazeeks. 110th had G-Sex and them. His family wasn't no joke. And then you cross Imperial going 115, 120. You got motherfuckers all over there. We all up and down Fig, all the way to Anthony's Park, going swimming, coming back, going to, it was a burger stand called Three Bears, getting some shit, running up out of there. That shit was crazy, man. But it was like childhood. It was a childhood thing, something that I wouldn't trade in for the world because I was free, It wasn't no rules. You got to come in, be in a house. We was just wild, man. Flipping on old pissy ass mattresses and shit, all that, man. Yeah.
So let me ask you, look, because I'm gonna give you my quick opinion on it, right? Because I was watching, I was watching one of the interviews you did on Street Gangs. That was like 4 years ago, and right. I know one of your OGs was saying basically he didn't have a choice. He was just bred into this.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying we were so deep over there, niggas didn't have no choice. Yeah, that's what it was. But the beauty of it was we was all like my OG knew me since I was a kid. You feel me? So therefore, I seen what he always used to look out for me. And at that time, the OGs would tell us, homie, go to school. You know what I'm saying? If you playing football, all that, nigga, go play football, and all that shit. But they understand you with the street shit and all that, but they never told you nothing like you need to go kill a nigga. You ain't doing nothing unless you go shoot that. Nah, they was always telling you positive shit. Now, if you want to go do the other shit, that's on you. But they used to tell you what they, the right shit. And that's what I appreciate with all my big homies, Niggas ain't never told me wrong, And
you transitioned from, you went from Federal Elementary, then you moved, and then you came back. What high school did you end up at?
I went to Locke High School.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, and it was on because I played football, basketball. Me and Yo-Yo, the rapper Yo-Yo, her brother Bird, he used to go there. He played. Tyrese was there, and them niggas already knew what was up with me. But the thing was, I wasn't going nowhere. I kept coming back, but I used to egg it on because I used to write all in the math books and shit. They'll see DLB in the back. I just had a problem with just writing on shit, man. And they knew who it was. Like, oh, nigga, we know that's you writing in all the books and shit and writing it all on the hallway. So, and I'm on the football team. But one thing I regret, man, like, they used to be like, after practice, we going over here. Or after the game, come to the party. I'll be like, hell no, because I'm going back to the hood. I'm going where my homies is. You know what I'm saying? I play ball with y'all, but y'all not my homies. I'm not finna go hang out with y'all, none of that. See, but that limited me to just a group of people where I could have spread it out and, but I just wasn't fucking with it. You know what I mean? I didn't trust it. But now as you get older and shit, now, I deal with different people. I could have been doing that. But I was so, had my mind on one thing, like, these is my homeboys, and that's that. So game time done, I'm back to the hood. After practice, back to the hood. I wouldn't,
How the hell did you balance playing football and gangbanging at the same time?
Shit, man. I mean, because I love playing ball. I've been playing ball all my life. So, but like I said, them was my homeboys. I didn't have no other homeboys. So what else I'm gonna do? You feel me? Yeah. I can't go to the mall to go meet up with Ricky, Bobby, and Jason and them. Whoever the fuck that is. My boys was B-Brazy, 8 Ball, and niggas like Lil K-Rock and all these niggas. You feel me? Like, yeah. So that was my shit right there. But I still had that in me to say, I'm finna go ball. I'm finna go to practice. I'm finna go, get on the basketball team or, shit like that. I just like the competition. You know what I'm saying?
Understood. And did you end up graduating from Locke?
Yeah, I graduated. I went to Southwest Junior College. Yeah. I did a year there, but I didn't have no training, bro. I took the Pilgrim money. You know the rest. Nigga, I went and bought a bucket. Hey, I went and bought a bucket. Hey, I didn't buy no folder, no paper, no pencil, eraser, nothing. I went and bought a bucket, a gun, and some dope, and went to jail.
Went to jail. Was that your first time going to jail?
Yeah, that was my first time going to jail.
How long was you?
Had a nigga in the county. Did like a month. That was my first time. I was in there. They was youngster. I think I was like 18. I just turned 18. And, I went to the county. Then I went to Wayside. But, I'm like, shit, this shit ain't for me. This jail shit, fuck this. They animals in there, I'm in a holding tank. I'm in a blood holding tank, but these dudes is in here for life. These niggas ain't never going home. You know what I'm saying? I'm like shit, so they ain't got nothing to lose, man. There's a lot of my homeboys that's in there that I know, that ain't never coming home too, and it's a fucked up thing, man. So that's why I push my push on me. I don't care who don't like my push or who hating, or I don't give a fuck if I don't never make $1 million or whatever. I'm gonna do it because I love doing it, and I'm gonna do it because I represent so much more, and I represent a whole bunch of people, that really want to see me make it, but just, not here or they dead or whatever. So it ain't no quitting for me, man.
Righteous. Let me ask you, what was it? Because you didn't see, because, I had a little jail experience. It wasn't long neither. And it didn't take me long to figure out this shit.
Time, but then I went back like 3 more times. You know what I'm saying? So that was just the first.
That was the first.
All my stints wasn't long though, but all my stints was enough to make me say, man, that's a whole nother world, man.
So you must have saw something. What was the craziest thing you either saw or experienced that you could talk about on camera that you saw while you was in jail?
Shit, man, just it was a few things. I really, like I didn't go to the pen or nothing. So like in the county, I had to get into a squad with this SA dude over the phone and beat the brakes off him. I mean, because they just gave me my time. Yeah. And I go back to the holding tank to call. I'm calling my folks, but nobody answering. Call my mama, she not answering. Call my grandmama, she not answering. So dude, he like, I turned around and beat the dog shit out of him. I mean, I had blood all on me and all that. And but everybody in the holding tank, they was telling the jailers like, dude pushed the issue, even though he got work, but he did that, So I didn't get no extra time or nothing. And then just being in there with the homies, smoking weed and the Bible papers and shit and like that,
Smoking weed out the Bible.
Yeah, they did it, and I was like, shit, let me hit it, Yeah.
Hey, what was it like? Cause what was it like growing up with B-Brazy? Cause B-Brazy is a LA legend. You did.
Competitive dude, competitive too. One of them little niggas running around like I told you when it was a gang of us and shit. Yeah. Competitive. Every time I seen him, we always battled and rapped, and like it wasn't really a battle per se. Like let's battle. It was like, nigga, check the shit out I've been writing. Check this shit out I've been writing. And we just getting at it like that on the 9 late night serving. We serving, but of course we got the little radio with the instrumentals or something we rapping. But dude was just a real competitive dude, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like left hand dude, could draw like a motherfucker, do tattoos, so he was real talented, man, like all the way around. So, that's I guess shit, that's how that shit goes,
I didn't know Brazy did tattoos. I know he could rap his ass off though.
Draw like a draw. Left hand too, just draw. And he was the like in everybody hood, they got a nigga who write on the walls the best, who got the best, and that was B-Brazy. He did all the writing on the walls because his shit looked so goddamn. He draw the fingers and shit and all that, and that shit was hard. A real artist.
Hey, look, this is a side note. It's kind of a coincidence though. You seen the OG? Have you ever seen the OG Bronco artwork, June?
Yeah, now that I've been fucking with Bronco, yeah,
that nigga could get down.
Yeah, he told me, and for future projects, I'm like, he gonna have to do the artwork, shit.
Oh my mom, hey June, that nigga could get down, man. But I ain't mean to sidetrack you. So look, who started? You was rapping? Did y'all? Cause I know y'all big homie G-Lynn was rapping. Was he rapping before y'all, or that's what he started?
Yeah, he started. He was the first nigga. He the first nigga that got me in the studio to rap. That's for sure. Especially a big studio, not nobody house with a little microphone and a little DJ setup. Not that. He had me in the mic booth, and I got on that song called Whoop Whoop that he had out a little album called. It was called Whoop Whoop, and the main song on the album was Whoop Whoop. So he had me on that. That was my first time being out or being on something. Period. And he was. And I used to. Like I'd catch him at the gas station, catch him at the liquor store. I'm like, big homie, check this out. And I always want to bust a rap for him, But he was like, nigga, you hard, keep doing your shit. My style was different back then, my rapping style. To keep it 100, he don't need nigga, but I got other niggas that know. But I used to rap like Dawes Effects and shit. Used to try to do that when that was out, And, time progressed. But, but I just was in love with this rap shit, man, like however,
And speaking of okay, so that was that 94?
94, 95.
Yep. So shit, I was a kid then, man. I was like, what? I was about 5 years old.
Yeah. Oh shit. Well, I was a teenager, but I was a young nigga though, running around with them niggas, fresh face, nothing,
Yeah.
Shit, little curly top and shit, the hat on, Pendleton on, all that shit.
What age was you then?
I think I could have been like 15, 16, something like that. Yeah.
Was that the first like song that you did when you started rapping, like the big song
in the studio like that? Because he had me in a big studio. It was called The Black Hole with Kenny McLeod, the dude that did all Bone Thugs and Harmony shit, who recorded they shit and produced some of their shit. So I'm in the studio. That's the first time I ever been in a major studio. Other than that, I was just over niggas' houses. Like I say, niggas got the DJ booth with a little microphone and recorded on the tape, doing shit like that before it's going in there. And I was ready too. So, it all worked out. To this day, Lynn be like, June, nigga, you killed that up. You know, to this day.
Shout out to G-Lynn.
Yeah, shout out to G-Lynn, man.
For the people that don't know, G-Lynn is the creator of the whoop whoop, right?
Yeah.
He's
For our neighborhood, he was the one. He pushed the line, you know, and everybody came after that.
Right.
You know, in the rap game for sure. And ain't no punk about nothing neither, G homie. But with this rap shit, he was the creator. And his mama, I don't know if you know about his mama, rest in heaven. Her name is Rapping Granny.
No, who is rapping?
Man, please.
Put me on.
You tripping?
Put me on.
You better go on YouTube, look up Rapping Granny, man.
Okay.
Look. She been on Arsenio Hall. You can catch her on Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
And let me tell you this. This gonna trip you out. She was on that movie. What's that comedy movie when the old ladies was doing flips down the church, down the aisle?
Was that I Got the Hookup or Don't Be a Menace? One of the two?
Don't Be a Menace. She was one of the ladies.
Oh, hey, I'm a YouTuber. When we look up, that's crazy.
She was one of the ladies, bro.
Rapping Granny is G-Lynn's mama.
Mama, yeah. She resting in heaven right now. But when you go back and look at them Rapping Granny videos, look and see who her DJ is. It's Lynn.
Oh, because
he's been in the game. He's been out there.
G-Lynn did. He was explaining how he started DJing and everything.
Yeah, he been out there.
He really embedded in this hip hop.
Man, he got up. Telling you, he got us going. He got us doing this shit.
Oh, okay,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but you know, as time went on, you got certain homies separating, doing their own thing, and certain niggas really don't fuck with certain niggas, or maybe they do fuck with them, but not in that capacity. Or you know, everybody got their own program. So, but you can't fault a nigga for having their own program. It is what it is. But you know, but Lynn was supposed to been made it, man. You know.
Now, okay, so because Whoop just became like I don't know.
That's a fixture.
When did they put the Sue on the Whoop, or was it the same? Or what? How did that come about?
Oh shit! Well, I had said something in that interview, and it was wrong. I was corrected, and you know, but when I made the statement, I said, "Don't quote me," because I wasn't sure. I know, but I don't know what I say. I said I thought.
I think you said the Pyrus. You said maybe you thought you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't say you was for sure. Yeah. You said you didn't know, but you thought maybe the Pyrus put the suit.
Right. Nah, but a dude hit me, and my message was like, "Nah, it wasn't the Pyrus. It was whoop. It was all love though. It wasn't no disrespect or nothing." Like you know, like I said, I wasn't sure. So you know, and I really don't talk shit I don't know, but you know, I thought it was like that. But yeah, you know, they came with the suit, and but that really, you know, Pyru say that, the blood say whoop whoop. However, you know.
Now the whole blood card just like whoop so whoop. It's just like a whole blood thing now.
It's a fixture, bro. It's a fad now. It's just a thing to say, you know. And we've been fighting for that. We've been pushing that word so long, my nigga, like since the 90s. But now everybody done caught on. Even you hear Brawl saying it and everybody, it's just something to say now, you know.
Where did the word originate from? Because I know you explained it on the Street Games interview.
Right.
But you know, we might have some new ones because that was like 4 years ago. So where did it really come from? What was it really? What was?
Well, shit, we had a homeboy named Big Mont. You know, he rests in peace too. He used to say whoop all the time. Him and Big Nut. You know, Lynn. You know, the big homies make that word up. You know. Big homies used to say that shit, whoop. You know, but like I said, it was like, it wasn't just, well, it was always a blood call. But if you were a gang of niggas like us and we talking about whoop, whoop, you don't really know what we talking about. We getting everybody attention and they know what whoop mean. We finna whoop this nigga. That can be like, I'm finna whoop you. I'm finna take your shit, you know, or I'm finna do some kind of harm to you. Robbing you or doing something, you know, or man, I just got whooped. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just got me. Or anything. If I'm at work and I look at my check and it's short, all right, man, them motherfuckers just whoop me, man. You know what I mean? Like you know, yeah. So we use it as a, you know, like that in our vocabulary. It ain't just whoop whoop. We use it like, you know what I'm saying? So but it's just normal to us like that.
Understood.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it here first. Y'all know where that came from. Cause I was looking at, they got the New York rapper. I don't know. The nigga name is like, he got that song called Whoopty and he a blood.
Mm.
And they credited him with the term Whoopty.
Oh,
I'm like, nah, that came from some OGs out here. Yeah, they may have not put the Y on it, but it was whoop. It wasn't no whoop thing. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was whoop.
If that motherfucker say whoop anywhere in it, it ain't his. He better come with some other shit. It can be goofy or goopty or something, but not whoopty. Nah, anything with whoop, bro. You right in line with what we doing.
Yeah,
can't take advantage of that. Got to give it up. Simple.
Hey, now what happened, bro? Because you and B-Brazy was rapping around the same time.
Yeah, we had some songs together too. We was on this song called Flaming. Well, it's an album called Flaming, and Lonzo put it out. Lonzo Williams, the nigga who did the shit with Easy and all them back in the day.
You talking about was it World Class Wrecking Crew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a whole episode. That's a whole other episode, man.
I've been listening to some OGs and we ain't even gonna get into that nigga right there.
That's a whole other episode.
That's a whole other thing. Yeah, so it sounds like you coincide with what the OGs was telling me about that nigga.
To the point, me and Braze, I was looking at an interview and Alonzo was on there. And he was talking about how he said, man, it was some gangbangers chasing me one night. All I seen was headlights behind me. He said the niggas pulled up and hopped out. He was talking about me and Braze. We wasn't playing. We was pistoled up and all that. Yeah. So the next day, the niggas say, all right, we'll come to the studio the next day and come get the money or whatever. Man, we came to the studio. This nigga got cameras now all up there and shit. And he ain't coming to the door, none of that. But he know what's up. He know the friction that was, but it's all love. We grown men, man. That's Braze is gone. And, it is what it is. He had his career. He had his fame. That didn't stop shit.
Oh yeah. That's a whole nother topic because
right. I'm saying that's a whole nother story all the way. We did the whole album.
You're not the first person to speak on him in that type of manner.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
I'm just being real. And this shit was in the 90s.
They had I just listened to a story to where they say the nigga used to be at the swap meet selling bootleg Eazy-E tapes, and then when Eazy-E get there, he hide the shit under the shit. Like, man, I heard the nigga. Hey, man.
What CD? What music?
I be listening to Gangsta Chronicles, man. Shout out to them. But man, I'm listening to that and I'm like, what? That's how this. I'm like, man, these are some cold niggas right here, boy.
Yeah.
Now, cold. What happened, bro? Okay, so you never got connected to the Banging on Wax or the relatives and none of that era?
No. That's a good question right there. That's a real good question because everybody linked me to that, right?
Yeah, I still link you to that, but I'm like, June wasn't connected to that. I know Lynn and Brazy was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Little Laniac, B-Brazy.
Peanut, right?
No, Peanut, he came after Brazy pulled him in, but it was Laniac Deuce first.
Uh-huh.
He was before Brazy to get on the Banging on Wax. But yeah, they linked me to that. As far as hearing all the little underground shit I did and hearing the flaming shit and seeing me on shit and all that, but I never was on none of that. But I used to fuck with the relatives though, because I remember one day I was just looking out the window or doing some shit on the 9 at home. And I see a Burgundy Explorer pull up. A nigga hopped out the car and it was Big Y. I ain't never talked to Big Y in my life.
Mm-hmm.
He coming through the gate. I'm like, damn, that's Big Y. So I go out there. I'm like, what's happening? And he got at me. He was like, bro, I be hearing your music and shit. You be doing your thing. So he pulled me under his wing long time ago. And I did like mixtapes with him and shit. But at this time, the Banging on Wax was over. They was doing the Young Soldier shit. It was the Young Soldier shit. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was cool with them. Still never got on nothing. So all that time, I just had to keep grinding and keep grinding and shit, man. I don't know, man. Sometimes the shit is all politics. Sometimes, niggas be, dirty macking or whatever the case may be. But it never came to my face like, nah, we don't want you on there because X, Y, Z. You know, I never heard that, but still, like you say, I was never on none of that shit. You know, but right there doing my thing. Every time you look up, you see me. You know, I have to answer that question all the time, but everybody do link me in with all that.
Yeah, you, because I linked you in, and then, but you know, I did more homework, and I'm like, wait, June wasn't on none of that, but you know, I guess she was so tied in. But you know, the older I get, OG, I'm starting to learn like shit. Whatever's for me, it's for me.
And I never cried about it. I ain't never, nothing. Like, I wouldn't give them a fuck, because what it did for me is make me just, it made me be more hungrier. It made me more zone in on my craft and just try to get shit popping on my own.
Right.
Instead of trying to, you know, piggyback off another nigga or hoping the nigga will let me get a piece of the pie or whatever. Like, I'm going to try to get mine regardless. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how it always been. Always had a little money, always studio time wasn't nothing, you know, paid that, whatever, and just was doing my mixtapes. And, you know, then I was fucking with OFTB. They had some shit called, what was it? Flat Bro. Mm-hmm. You know, we did some shit with them. They was fucking with me. Like, niggas fucked with me, but it just wasn't the niggas you thought that I would be fucking with. You know what I'm saying?
I understood.
Yeah, like not fuck with them niggas, but you know, shit happens.
Yeah, because I and you know what? It's crazy because you've been in the mix for so long.
So long, you know bro.
And then you mentioned OFTB, RP, Flip Side. You feel me?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy to see like how you've been in the mix for so long, and it's like, damn, June not on not one of these joints. You know what I'm saying?
That's real talk.
You know, like, goddamn, like, but
that's real talk, bro.
I guess the cookie crumble how it, you know what I'm saying? However it's played, or however it's supposed to go, it's gonna play, you know. But
I do, man. That's why I say whatever comes to me, I deserve it, man. I mean, far as I don't give a fuck if I make 5 pennies. Them 5 pennies I earn.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So it's man, you know, I never been a nigga who sit there and pout and cry about. I always try to make it happen myself. And I don't like waiting on niggas, like, you know what I mean? Like I can't make a move unless this nigga point me out the way, or not point me out the way, but like say so. Mm-hmm. Okay, you can do something now. Nah, nigga, I'm already doing something on my own.
And you spoke on running in the Big Y. Them nigga Big Y and Sugar Booger was so hard. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I want to know that, how did the lanes and the Crenshaw Mafias get so tight like that? Was it a family?
We got, far as I know, it's family. We got family that's, you know, gang of family member from their hood, that's from our hood, and you know, it's really family tied. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just a nigga that's just my homie or nothing. Like, these niggas is really brothers. One brother's from over there, one brother's from over there, or like, you know, that's how that shit is. It's a family thing with them. You know, and before, when we moved, like when I told you we moved, my mama was gonna move over there. And I told the niggas I would have probably been for Mafias if I'd have moved over there. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, my family was in the lanes already. But if I was over there, I probably would have been functioning with them. It's a family thing. Like, some way, somehow, we connected, man.
Hey, that's a trip. Hey, let me ask you this. Do you remember the very first song you recorded before Whoop Whoop?
I don't know, because me and B-Brazy did a lot of shit. No, that was after Whoop Whoop, I think.
I don't care if it was in the very first joint. It could have been in the mixtape studio, whatever y'all, you feel me? Like, you could have been in the living room. What was the very first song you recorded?
Man, I think I know. I don't know if you remember, when you go to Magic Mountain, they had a little thing where you can record. You can do a song, but of course it's like you can do the songs they got you to do.
Yeah,
like
they give you a
got to start.
Yeah,
it's like a real studio thing.
Yeah.
I had to go in there. I'm like, and so then they had Tupac. They had what my homies called Tupac. Yeah. So I went in there and did that, but the thing was, I already had rewrote the lyrics, some other lyrics to that beat. So I wasn't going to go do Tupac song, but they had that beat.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. So it was a song that I wrote about my uncle that got killed, Dean, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know, I went in there and did that. I think that was the first one. But shit. But then I had the little mixer and all that in my house and shit. I used to sample little 4-second beats and shit.
Yeah.
I had the microphone, all that. I used to get down like that. And I don't know. I don't know. I've been doing the gang of shit, bro.
Hey, you know what was so crazy, man? And you explained that already, but I had to ask you about that because that was crazy to me. You got shot with a 9 and a chopper on the same occasion in the chest.
Same occasion, bro. First time I've been shot at 1,000,000 times. Never been hit, but that day it was crazy because I had 2 of the homies in the car, and because a lot of this shit is still, like, I was in a coma and shit for a week and shit. A lot of it still, you know what I'm saying, don't register to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in the hospital for a month. They thought anything I was gonna make it. I know we passed one car. It was some niggas in a white little Toyota Corolla or something. Mm-hmm. 2 dark-skinned niggas. I remember that little low haircut. And the homie was like, damn, who was them? And they rolled right past us like this. But they thirsty. They like, you know, and we like, oh shit, they like, nigga, they look like they want some funk. Like they want all the smoke, how they look. So by the time I got up the block in the car, I seen that same car. He must have came around the block fast as a motherfucker because he caught back up with me.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, look at them niggas right there. But when I said that, because at this time I was telling the homies was hanging out. I'm like, man, watch out. There's some niggas in a white car rolling by, you know. And I said, damn, there they go. And them niggas pulled over too. I said, damn, they getting out. So now I'm like this. I'm looking at them.
You own them.
But it was an SUV. It was 2 cars. I didn't know the other car was with them. The SUV hit the block and pulled bumper to bumper to my shit. And the nigga leaned out the window with that thing. It was bop, 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 bop. Hit my car like 18 times. Off the top, I'm hit already in the chest. Ooh. And the homie, he under the dashboard. The other nigga in the back seat. And them niggas are still busting. Now, mind you, this is another car. Remember the first car, the niggas in the white car, they don't get too.
Damn.
So when I got out the car, I ran. The nigga in the white car, he on the sidewalk like that. Bop, bop, as I'm running. So I got hit in the back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. They came over there to tear some shit up. The homies did something to them, and I wasn't even knowing. The homies did something to them a couple days ago or some shit that I found out afterwards.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
I got caught in that. Ain't even know what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Yeah. Other than that, I would have been on guard. That's just, but in the hood, when you do shit, it's not best to snitch on yourself, but it's best to let niggas know on the low.
Understood.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, I just say, like, but they got handled. They got handled for sure. But, I just felt God wasn't.
This is all allegedly, y'all. This is all allegedly.
Yeah. It's all allegedly, man.
Yeah.
It's just my story.
Right.
God wasn't ready for me. I'm still here, doing bigger and better things,
God, that story, because that had to be adrenaline that got you out the car to run.
Yeah, it was. But I knew I was hit again, because when I was running, it's like I got pushed, like somebody pushed me.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now imagine if you would have stayed in that car.
Oh no, he was eating the car up.
It was over with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst place to get caught at. You can't run nowhere. It's over with.
That's why I had to get out. But it was already a done deal. And all I'm thinking is like, damn, I know niggas that got shot in the leg and died. I know a girl got shot in the butt cheek and died. And I am, nigga, I'm hitting the chest, the back, and I don't know where else, but I'm like, oh yeah, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? I'm laying on the ground, nigga, ready to. I mean, for a minute, you know, I'm fighting it and shit. Like, you know, the homies coming like June, you know. But after a while, my nigga, I'm like, I gave up.
Like, fuck it.
I gave up, homie, because I got real weak. I lost so much blood. I gave up. And then another gust of energy just hit me like a lightning in my ass. Now I'm moving again. Now I'm trying to like, you know, whatever, you know. And next thing I know, I woke up a week later.
And I know that you was saying too, because they took a piece of your lung, but when the ambulance came, they was trying to put the.
Yeah, I'm like, you niggas trying to kill me. I can't even breathe as it is now. You trying to suffocate me?
Yeah, it's not funny, but at the time, because they didn't know half of your lung was gone, and when they tried to put the oxygen so you can breathe, you like, nigga, you trying to kill me? I just told you I can't breathe.
And I'm trying to slap it away, like I don't want that shit because I'm gasping for air. I'm trying to get air, and here you come with this little shit all on my face. Nigga, move that shit, like. But like I say, I woke up a whole week later, man.
I'm sure that changed you as a person.
Yeah, it did. I the little things matter to me, man. Like the little things. But not only that, I changed. I went hard when I got back on my feet and all that. Mm-hmm. Got on the weights, nigga was swollen shit. You know, and I just you know, I was whatever come my way, it was handled. We could do it from the shoulders, or you want to pick the thing up, we can do that too. But you know, I really didn't want to, because I was spared. So it must be a reason, you know what I'm saying, why I'm here, not to go, you know, act a ass. You know, the next time I might not be that lucky. So I just, man, you know, I used to thank God all the time, bro. It's, you know.
Right, yeah. Hey, I'm with you on that, bro.
Right.
Now, let me ask you, how did you went from, damn, bro, that's, you graduated high school.
Yeah.
This my whole thing, especially when I speak to, like, because it's so crazy, man, because a lot of the OGs I've been running into, people got a big misconception of y'all. They think y'all supposed to be just totally stupid, ignorant, and all of the above, right? And just gang bang all day, right? So my ultimate question to people like you, people like the OG Skip, people like Bronco, and I'll say this because just talking to you, OG, I respect y'all intellect and where your mind come from.
Right.
I can't understand how y'all ended up in gangs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's where you at. You know what I'm saying? It's where you at, bro. I mean, I wasn't, and then not only is where I'm at, my uncles was motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Look who I'm surrounded by. My uncle, rest in peace, Dean. Mm-hmm. When I was going to Fig, he used to buy me red Pumas with red shoestrings in them. Fat laces.
Okay.
Fat laces. You feel me?
Fat one, yeah.
Yeah, and then I get the red Puma sweater with the blue 501s. Yeah. So, you know, I mean, man, then colors came out, all that shit. Niggas, this shit was, it's where you at. But as I get older, you realize, like Bronco, I can't be mad at Bronco because, look, that's where he was raised at, right? Mm-hmm. Like I told you, if my mom's with a movie in the Mafias, I probably would have been from Mafia.
Right.
It's where you at, fam. So
it ain't where you from, it's where you at.
Right, and you can't be mad at a nigga because he over there or he's over there. Is he a real nigga or not? You know what I'm saying? That's what, you know, as you get older, that's the bottom line. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is you a real nigga or not, man? Like I ain't got no time to fuck with no bitch niggas, no busted niggas. You know, I just deal with real niggas. You red or blue, is you a real nigga or not, man? Right. Let's make some money. You know, make some music, whatever. You know, niggas got kids, take care of your kids. You know, respect your family, respect your mamas. It's, you know, this shit, man. This shit, you know, niggas can be dead and gone, man.
That's a fact. How did you and Bronco link up?
Through my nigga Mike D. I already knew about Bronco though from the Banging on Wax because I used to be the little nigga. I used to be the little nigga eating a bowl of cornflakes or motherfucking some cereal and shit, watching the box. The niggas was on the box. I'm like, I'm gonna tell these niggas, they gonna know about me. Watch, write my little rap and some shit as soon as I get finished and get my little motivation from watching that shit. And then I get to the notepad, like, yeah, watch, they gonna know about me. So I knew about him already. And but I never had a conversation with him or anything. But when I, fuck with my boy Mike D, and you'll hear about him, Mike D. Watts, that's one of my close homies. Yeah. We call ourselves family. And he was like, shit, you got to get down with my boy. And he was talking about Bronco. So when I met Bronco, I'm like, oh, I know this nigga. Like, I know what's up with him. And, then we chopped it up. Yeah. And shit, man, the rest was history. I'm like, but just talking to Bronco, dude is like a real, he got it. He got a brain.
The nigga's hey, that's a real OG. He intellectual.
He got a brain, man.
Yes. That's
not like he not like the what you call it. What's that character didn't have a brain?
Oh,
didn't one of them need a brain? That ain't dude at all.
That ain't Bronco at all. Bronco an intellectual.
Yeah, that's him. He that nigga. He got an idea.
That's why I got respect and love for him. That's one of the reasons. You feel me? Shout out to Bronco. Yeah.
So it's about fucking with. See, it's about fucking with niggas that can motivate you. It don't matter Crip or Blood. It's about niggas that can help you, as a man. Like, because even in a relationship, when you fuck with a broad, you want her to be able to bring something to the table as well as you should. You should be able to show her some shit like she should be able to show you some shit. And that's like a homie too. Like, you lose the homies you used to be with because especially if they don't want to develop and don't want to better themselves, my nigga. Like, so fuck with a nigga like Broncos, ideas, we bounce off each other. Mike D, shouts out to that nigga because he helped me a lot. He helped me. He a Crip nigga. He helped me more than some of my homies done, done help me. So I appreciate that a lot. So, man, it ain't about, this shit, all that little shit, all what's up, this, that, and the other, and fuck your hood. Like, look, man, if your hood ain't never did shit to me and you way out the way, why am I mad at you? You know what I'm saying? You ain't never did nothing to my niggas.
Right.
So, hey, man.
Now y'all did the same. Hey, cause I be talking to Bronco too. That's the OG right there, right? I got a lot of love and respect for him. Do y'all realize how much power y'all got right now? Like y'all in y'all generation, like sometimes we might not feel like we got our just due, and we might feel like our time is over. But timing is everything, OG.
Right.
Social media made it a new wave to where y'all can come with a whole new everything and just kill a game because we watching y'all. Right.
And the thing is, see, back then we didn't, like when B-Brazy was around, we didn't have YouTube and shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have none of that. And we got all that now. And I tell Bronco, like, not even niggas know, it's like I'm old enough to have the OG niggas fuck with me. You know what I mean? Because them the niggas used to buy me ice creams and look out for me. But then I'm young enough to fuck with the young niggas too.
Facts.
But when I fuck with the young niggas, I take the teaching that the OGs gave me. You feel me? Like, nigga, get your money. You know what I mean? Take care of yourself, whatever. Like the youngsters say, like they say, be safe and stay dangerous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Be safe, but stay dangerous. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that means take care of yourself, but nigga, if the chick gets funky, handle that.
Be prepared.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I just, man, I'm right in that middle. I'm right here. I can go that way. I can go that way, and that's why a lot of niggas know me and a lot of niggas respect me, and I fuck with a lot of niggas, man, because of that. I'm not no broken down over the hill ass nigga that he just like, just push him out the way. Nothing like that. And I fuck with all my young niggas. They all know me from LA to Pasadena. I fuck, we all good, man.
Hey, you know what's so crazy? Because y'all don't realize how much of a target audience y'all have. Y'all don't realize that, and I'm saying you and Bronco, the G-Lyns, the Red Rums, the RPs, Flipside, OFTVs, all the OGs from a certain generation. Y'all, you know how much, bro, y'all gotta understand, man. We grew up listening to a lot of this. It may have not, a lot of that banging on wax and all that went platinum, right? But y'all at that time, like you said, it wasn't no social media. So you couldn't really tell the impact unless you was around somebody and they played it. But what I'm saying is, y'all impact was so heavy in the city alone, bro. We want to hear y'all stories. We want to hear how y'all started. We want to hear all of that. That's why I said in the beginning, you don't realize you looking out for me. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm on the outside looking in, and I'm like, I want to hear these stories. How June Dawg started. Okay, what June Dawg got going on? Okay, wait. So G-Lynn started. Okay, so what's up with B-Brazy? What's up with them? We want to know that, bro. You gotta understand. We know a lot of this music. It might not be. We know a lot of this music by heart, bro.
Yeah.
We still know that, like that, no, like this. Give it up. Come on, bro. We know that.
Yeah, he killed that. Yeah,
we killed that, and we want to know that. And so what I'm saying is that's the same thing. I be trying to get the Bronco. Like, look, OG. And that's why I respect Bronco, because he an OG and he open to listening to some youngins, and if it makes sense, it's green. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta realize, OG, we looking at y'all and we want to know what it was, because y'all lived in that time. Y'all, let me tell you how crazy it is. Nigga, when I hear Paru Love, I swear, like, I coincide that shit with everybody from different lanes, and ain't nobody from lanes on that motherfucker. Nobody from Lanes or Mafia on the song.
Damn.
Like, nobody, bro.
Right.
Red Rum, R.I.P. Bloody Mary, and Lil Stretch, nigga.
That's it on that song. Huh?
That's it on that song, bro. Do you know? Listen, and I'm like, wait a minute. And, like, it's so, all y'all so bunched up, the relatives, the Banging on Wax, the Nationwide Rip Riders, the what was the group you mentioned earlier was Stretch
not the relatives, the young soldiers.
The young soldiers, all of that, bro. It's so intertwined, and it got so much deep history, bro. We need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And and just me. I'm a youngster, bro. Listen, I'm a LA baby. I done lived all across the city, but I'm an East Side nigga. You know what I'm saying? What's up? But I done lived everywhere. Do I gang bang? No, my family gang bang though. But I'm just telling you.
All about it. You know all about it. Yeah.
You know how the city go. I'm just telling y'all, bro. I'm even a nigga like me, bro. When I hear, listen, let me tell you something. When I hear a nigga like you, I hear a nigga like Bronco, and just the way y'all talk, is no ignorance in this shit. Even Red Rum.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas make me, nigga, more proud, nigga, to why I didn't join the gang. You did?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you niggas make me like, so I'm like, why is it, I learned how to be around gangster niggas I learned how to be myself being around gangster niggas. Right. Gangster niggas don't fuck with no niggas that's not being they self.
Nah, man.
They ain't fucking with no fake nothing. I learned how to be, nigga, you be you. If you a goofy nigga, you a clown, you laugh, do you.
Yeah.
Be who you is. If you a gangster, be a gangster, nigga. If you a shooter, be a shooter. That whatever the fuck you is, you know what I'm saying?
Be you, man. A nigga can accept the real you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They can accept you, but they can sense when you being who you not.
Exactly.
That's when you get picked on, bullied, and all that, because they want to test you. Like, oh, okay, all right, let me see how tough you is. You acting like you tough, or whatever it is, man. If you a humble dude, be a humble dude, man. That don't mean you got to be a bitch or whatever. You humble, whatever. But but still, you can't be no bitch nigga. You can't be no punk about it. But you don't have to be rah. You don't. You can be. Cause my little relative, he from Fruittown Brim, little Vermont, man, and he a beast on the street. But when I chop it up with him, he a humble dude, man. Well-mannered, well-spoken. I'm like, damn. But nigga didn't know that. He'd think you just, you uneducated and talk fucked up and, all that old shit, man. That motherfucker's so well-mannered and all that. But when it's time to get funky, that gotta be like that. It can't, it's all about being a man, then being, handling your business. So shit, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody, man. And I learned that I don't have to prove nothing. But back then, when you're young, nigga, you got to try to prove something, but I'm not going to spend the rest of my life trying to prove to a nigga. You feel me? Fuck trying to prove to a nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I done did what I did. Only people I got to prove to now is my kids and my family.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
The streets know. And if they don't know, if I got to remind them, I'm just gonna do that. Simple, but it ain't like a real thing. Like if I don't prove to these niggas I'm hard, I'm not gonna be accepted or nothing. It's not fuck all that. Like, because I'm comfortable being who I am. I'm comfortable in my own skin. So that's why I always I didn't give a fuck that niggas didn't come banging my door down like, June, come get on, the banging on wax or whatever. Because I was cool. I was cool with who I was and what I was doing. Niggas know I have flows, but niggas and they still choose to go different directions or whatever. It was cool. I had no hard feelings at all. I never was a nigga saying, hey, what about me? What about me? Nah, because everywhere I go, niggas know me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, like niggas pull me to the side. Crip niggas, shit. Everybody, essays, all that. Man, I have niggas approach me from everywhere I go. I got niggas approaching me talking about they know some capacity of what I do or seen me doing something.
But you do know, OG, it's not just your music though. It's a reason why niggas attract. It's a reason why niggas mess with you. I don't know, some of y'all niggas don't understand the energy that y'all put on. That's why niggas fuck with you. Let me tell you the real OG. Man, let me kick it to you real quick, man. I'm the type of nigga like this. This is like you said, the reason why a lot of niggas didn't, when I was hanging around, because they know, he a clown, he a goofy nigga, but I get out with every nigga right here. You can knock me out, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You're not finna Debo me though.
That part.
I'm going for no Debo nut. Oh my!
That part.
You gonna kill me before you Debo me.
That's respect. That they respect that.
That's all.
They respect that.
That's all it was. And then the energy that you get like this, it's a generation, bro. That there's a group of people. I don't know if they in your generation or maybe the generation above that get their respect from bullying and Debo.
Yeah. Nah. That was in my generation and shit too. I seen them.
Yeah, but
and even the OG homies, big swole ass niggas used to make niggas tuck their chains in and make niggas don't want to come on the block because they there and shit. Yeah, that was a big part. But nowadays niggas got these blammers like that don't even matter no more.
Listen. That's why it take OGs like y'all, like you said, you in the middle, so you a liaison between the two.
Yeah.
You got certain OGs that just want to Debo shit. And then you got certain OGs that'll listen to you, chop it up with you, tell you where you wrong, and they'll listen to you when you tell them where they wrong.
That's where I'm at.
That's what I'm saying to you. Yeah. That's why some of y'all get a different respect than a bigger OG that might be from your hood.
Yeah, because that's being in that middle, not to cut you off, but that's being in that middle, getting that schooling from the OGs and seeing how they bully niggas. Like, I remember I had one of the OG homies told me, this when I'm on the waist like a motherfucker. He was like, and the homies had bought some drink. And I'm like, nigga, well, might pour me some drink. It was let June get some drink. And he put me to the side and said, June, man, you could be out here he was telling me like, you could be out here pushing the line, like, but that's not me though. You feel me? Yeah. But I know how his mentality is because that's how they get down. But then me fucking with the youngsters, I listen to what they got to say. You feel me? Because they listen to me. Mm-hmm. So then, like with a sincere ear, like an open ear, I know where they coming from. But then I tell them like some good shit. Homie, we'll just do this, do that. But I got your back, whatever you want to do. If you got to go handle some business or whatever, I'm with that. And I'm not no nigga that's trying to push the issue on them and all that, because they will defend themselves. Right. These niggas got guns like niggas got cell phones. They will defend themselves. So the best thing to do to these youngsters is get them, under your wing. Like, look here, homie. You feel me?
Or
like that.
Niggas alone. Yeah. Either one.
So, yeah, it ain't about all that. How I seen before that rah-rah nigga just come knock you out or slap the shit out of you or just reach in your pocket and rip your whole motherfucking pockets off and take what you got and shit. I seen all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, that's the generation right there. Yeah, well, I couldn't. Yeah, it's just leave me alone. I ain't the most gangster in the world, but nigga, just leave me alone. That's all I'm asking. Leave me alone.
Take an L. Nigga ain't gonna take an L like that nowadays.
Yeah, just leave me alone. That's all I ask you. Don't come over here and try to diva me or nothing, you know. You feel what I'm saying?
No, sir.
Hey, but did you now did you ever see yourself doing a song with another Crip? Like you did with Bronco, or have you did? Is he the first Crip you did a song with?
I think so. Is he? But you know I was on that Rep Your Set too.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was on that too, but I wasn't necessarily on the song with the Crips. But you know, it was a mixed thing. Yeah. I was on there with G-Lynn and Granny.
Yeah.
But you know, I've been in the studio with them and all that. You know, ain't nothing ever happened with me being in the studio with the Crips and nothing. Ain't never been no disrespect. Niggas knew how to talk. Niggas knew not to diss and know all that old shit. And same with us. We knew what to say and we knew, you know, don't diss or nothing. But as far as me actually being on collaborating with a Crip, this is my first one for that, you know. And like you said earlier, timing is everything. So even though like the video we done, but it's some elements that we need to add because I don't want to give nobody I want to give them my best, especially now. The timing is that time, like you said.
Yep.
But I don't want to wait too long. Because I want to keep that vibe, that momentum going. So I don't want to wait too long to drop the video. Mm-hmm. But I just want to make sure all the elements is there. You know, I want to keep that hype going to have everybody mouth still watering to look at it. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna give it to them the right way. You know, because timing is everything. You know, I don't want to undercook it or overcook it. I just want it to be just right when I serve them.
Understood.
Good.
Did you have the same sentiments as a lot of people that did the Rep Your Set? What did they, and when I say that, I mean as far as like when it comes to the royalties and the pay and all of that, what was your experience like?
Well, shit, to be 100 with you, I seen my money when I was fucking with Flat Broke in them. That shit. I didn't see no money with them niggas, the other shit we did.
Damn.
I didn't see nothing. But when I fucked with Flat Broke in them, it was a different thing. They kind of ran it a little different. You know, they ran it like, because, you know, Suge was the overseer. But I heard down the line, he stopped the whole project because the shit was picking up so much steam. And it's crazy because I had a nigga, like, I didn't even know you can send up messages on YouTube.
Yeah.
They got a message box, don't it?
Yeah.
I never knew that. I don't even know how to get back to check the motherfucker. But somehow, some way, this was late night. I'm fucking with YouTube, and I go to a message box. I'm like, how the fuck, damn, messages? And this shit was a message, a nigga from Siberia or Serbia.
One of the two.
Yeah. He sent me a message. Maybe it was like a year or probably longer than that before but I'm just now seeing this message. The nigga was saying how he was a big fan of mine. And he picked up on me from fucking with OFTB and that project that we did. And he was saying the song that I did got him through life because he said every night his dad used to beat on his mom's. Damn. And what he would do is go in his room, lock the door, and play that song.
What song was it?
A song I had called Ride or Die.
Is it on Spotify still?
I don't know. I don't think it is, but I think I'm gonna have to go back and go get with it's a DJ named DJ Too Tough who was around that time, and I need to get all that. So I'll re-put that shit out. I don't care, but you know, but he was saying that got him through. He's just locked the door, blast that shit so we couldn't hear shit, and it was that song. So he messaged me. It was a long ass message too. Mm-hmm. And he was just, you know, thanking me, man, like for making the song, like. He, you know, as far as what he was going through, you know, Pops used to do his moms like that, and he was like, shit, that really, I don't know, maybe that made him get his anger out, listen to the song, maybe because it was a rah-rah song,
Right.
Whatever the case was, from way across the world though. And I'm not even knowing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making this shit because I love my music. I get in there and it's something that I feel. And if it feels good to me, I do it.
Right.
But it touched somebody like that and it helped him. You know what I'm saying? At the least, I never thought that my music will go far like that to touch somebody. This shit, I'm just doing this shit like right now. I'm sitting, look at the studio right here.
You're working.
Put the mic on, all the shit. I got all the shit right here, bass bottoms, all that shit, and just do my thing. So I just love doing it, bro. But if it can benefit somebody and help somebody, man, grab on, take this shit, man. You know use it for what it's for.
That's not the only person I'm sure you inspired. That's just the only person
Absolutely.
that told you.
Absolutely. Yeah. That just let me know that people are out there listening, you know? Mm-hmm. So I just do it. That's why I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to tell you, this is when I'm going to stop doing it. I'm going to stop doing it when I look like an old ass motherfucker, hair all gray, teeth gone, you know what I mean? And I got a cane and like, look at this old ass nigga. God bless me with a youthful spirit. God bless me with the ability, once again, to holler at the OGs. I can function with the youngsters and fit right in. As long as I can still rock like that, I'm finna keep doing this shit. But when I get to the stage and I'm all grayed up, teeth gone and all that shit, and need a walker and shit, then you know I'm out of here.
Hey, speaking of the youngsters, right? Because earlier we were speaking of choices. And I'm a person, I believe that we all have choices, but I believe depending on where you was at in your environment, you didn't realize you had a choice until you made your choice already, and or your choices was just all fucked up choices, right?
Yeah.
What do you tell the kids today that want to gang bang or join a gang and do all that old type of shit, and they feel like that they don't have no other option?
Well, it's basically going back to what them people used to tell us. You're gonna be dead or in jail, but they was right. Right. But the climate is different now. Back then, it was so savage back then. Now you can gangbang from in front of your computer all day. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be out there in the trenches. We was out there in the trenches, bro. This the shit. See, they would never see this. I seen it. I'm on the block literally serving dope, literally, like cars is putting up like McDonald's drive-through.
Yeah.
Literally, like, swear to God, like.
I believe you. Yeah.
They put this 2 a.m, 3 a.m, 4 a.m, 5 a.m, all day.
It's going.
Yeah, they'll pull up. They might flash. They want a dub. They want 10. You get your little dope. Give them the dope, whatever. You know, but niggas is driving through, getting bust on, and this ain't the same. But I know niggas are still getting killed right now. Still ruthless, though. I see the shit, but back then, I think, because you could always stay in the house and just gangbang from the front of the computer. You know what I'm saying? You can gangbang on Xbox. You can gangbang on Xbox and shit, and, you know, tell the nigga how hard you is. You ain't got to go out there, sell dope, and hang out on the front line and bang on every car that passed by like niggas used to do. You know what I'm saying? That's why niggas used to be scared. I ain't going down there. Them niggas always be hanging out, banging on you and shit when you ride by. You know, so it's different, man. But I would tell a youngster to, if you're going to do it, do it. But see, what got me by was because that's not all I did.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I didn't just gangbang morning, noon, and night. I went to fucking football practice. I went to fucking basketball practice. Played baseball. Used to fuck with the little broads and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get me out the way. And then I come back. Then something pull me again. And then I come back. So, but the bad shit that happened to my niggas is when they didn't have nothing else to do. You know, they had nowhere else to go. They had nothing else to take take their time from being on that block. So, and that's what got them, I believe that's what got them caught up, man, because after a while, you just out there so much, so long, it's eventually some, police hitting the block every time. You know, niggas rolling through, bussing, however, man. You know, if you don't have that ability to get away and come back, it don't never work out right. So whatever you do, if you're going to bang to the youngsters and all that, cool. I'm not, it is what it is. But you always got to have a way that you can say, okay, well, either I'm going to go to my baby mama house, hang out with her for the night. You feel me? And then come back. Or, you might, like I said, nigga play sports or something. Go on and do your sports thing. Nigga, when you finish with that, we're going to be right here. Something like that. So that's what got me by compared to the niggas who couldn't do nothing else like that. And the hood took their ass under.
So what I take it as, in other words, you basically saying you not going to judge nobody for doing something you did, but at the same time, because your opening statement was, nigga, this shit come with death or jail. So if you ain't with that shit, he told you from Jump Street. He said, I ain't judge you, but it come with death or jail. And if you gonna do it, understand that that's what it come with. And if you not ready to do that, leave it alone.
Then, shit, there's some niggas still hanging on, still doing their thing. But whatever they did, I believe, I truly believe they had a way to get away. Not saying that they was scared and they had to run away. Nah, just something, like it was something like maybe they met a cool ass broad or something. You feel me? That was like they go over there and fuck with her, then come back, whatever. Or you bought your money, like a lot of niggas bought their money still around. But if you was just straight gang banging 24/7, nothing else, you don't know nothing else. Hey man, you feel me? Right. It's like you gotta know how to. Nowadays, it's shit crazy, man. This is what I've seen throughout the years. Because I used to, born and raised on 109th Street, and 109th Street where all the shit went down. Like I done seen shit a nigga ain't supposed to see as a kid.
Right.
And then I used to always wonder, why do niggas just disappear and I don't never see them no more? They be on the block, and all of a sudden they just gone. That's because they done grew the fuck up. Now they got kids in the family, and I learned something like, I see why. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People want to be alive for their kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, even though I'm out the way, but the whole dynamics of the hood is different now. It ain't the family. It ain't the families that been there forever. They gone. They moved out. Now it's Spanish people. They done moved in. They own houses now. So it ain't really nowhere to go hang and bang like it used to be. I can't run over your house with your mom and them. They know me. I can go over there kick it with y'all. In the backyard or whatever. It ain't nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It might be one or two or some houses that's families that been there, but the shit different, bro. You can't even do that no more. So the gangbanging aspect is different. That's why a lot of motherfuckers be on their computers and shit gangbanging or banging online,
Yeah.
Maybe they somewhere in Rancho Cucamonga banging online or something, but
them niggas be in Malibu. That's where they be.
Yeah, banging online, but a lot of niggas is doing it on the run, on the go, moving in Vegas or outside of the hood. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you go, niggas in San Bernardino now, Fontana, Vegas, they elsewhere, but they still banging and shit.
Do you think it'll ever be a time to where a black man to put their race before they gang?
They do it now, but just not in abundance. Like it ain't. We still half and half with it. The people that got their eyes open and woke up, that's tired of the bullshit, that has a dead family member, they might be, hey, I'm tired of this shit. That might be their attitude. But a motherfucker ain't got nothing to lose and he probably still with it. And then it goes with the age, man. Young niggas ain't having that. But you got some young niggas that bought their dollars and they willing to network with whoever about to get in that paper. Some niggas just on that banging, just on the lean and popping them pills and going out there and banging. hanging and banging, man. I mean, that's what they do. I mean, shit crazy.
Right. And look, I don't want to hold you up too long. I got 2 more questions for you, right?
Yeah.
This question, I'm gonna kind of backtrack. And you might not even know this, man. This might be a different generation, but when the hell or how the hell or why the hell did Fig just turn into the host role?
Nah. You know what? Been the host role.
It been like that.
Been like that, homie. But niggas wasn't knowing, man. That shit been had hoes. That shit is just getting. I don't know why it got the notoriety that it got now, and then that shit go from our hood all the way to Gage and 50 something. That's way down there.
Yeah, it's down there every time.
But it been like that over there. It was just, see, I'm gonna tell you the difference. We chopping it up.
Yep.
Back then, the hoes was on dope. They was base heads. The crack, it was that dope.
Yeah, strawberries and shit. Yeah.
Right. Now, they not on the dope. So they still looking like, healthy broads. But, whatever they popping or snorting, they doing that. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But they don't look like crackheads. They not all skinny and fucked up and want to steal your TV and, breaking in your car and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, or they not selling their pussy to go get another hit.
Yeah.
They're not doing that. You feel me?
Right.
But now is niggas is on the pimping. The pimping thing is out there now. So yeah, that's the difference. The dope. They not smoking dope. That's the only difference. And they not just selling their pussy to go get another hit. Because what they do, they go sell that pussy, go get a hit, and come right on the 9 with me and Brazen out there serving. Yeah. They come right out there, man. Right with me, Braze, all these niggas serving. They done went out there and stole their pussy just to get another dime rock.
Just to come straight to the trap, man. And fake your pockets fat, man.
That's it, yeah. We wasn't pimping. We was out there serving.
Man, that's a trip. Hey, what you got? Because you just dropped same team. You and Bronco.
It's out. It's out right now on iTunes and everything. Pandora, all that. The video dropping soon. The video is actually done, but like I say, we just fine tuning it. Yeah. We're fine tuning it, and my plan right now, I'm gonna drop because I got a shitload of music, bro. But I'm not in a rush to just put out an album because niggas' attention spans don't go that long nowadays. They just want to hear your hardest shit, and they want to party to it. And the next, they ain't got no time to listen to something that's cool. They're gonna skip it. Yeah. So I just keep knocking shit out, and every time I come across that one, like, ooh, let's push it. Let's push that. Let's get the cover done. Let's get the funds together. Let's get whatever we need to get done. Let's internet promotion, whatever. Yep. Shoot a video to that motherfucker, release it. Let's drop it. Move to the next one. So that's how I'm gonna keep doing shit, man. I mean, I might hit them with an EP or something, but I got some shit with me and my little brother that's coming next after this. It's called Fake Love. So that's gonna be my next one. Fake Love's me and my little bro BR.
Okay.
So man, I got shit lined up, bro. Bam, 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 bam. It's just, drop them all at the right time every time.
You got what's your what's your IG or Facebook and everything so that people can find you?
For sure. My IG is June the 1. That's JUNE_THA1.
Yep.
That's my Instagram, and I'm on Twitter, but I'm not big on Twitter, but I'm on there. It's the same thing, June the 1, but it's all together. JUNETHA1. I got my clothing line too, my Figaro Fresh. I should have had on one of them shirts right now.
Hey, put up one of your shirts. Where could I nigga?
Yeah, hold on.
Go ahead, do that. Make that happen.
That's easy. That's an easy call, bro.
Yeah, let me see that.
I should have had the motherfucker on, but this is just an old one I just grabbed though. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, them the joints you had on in the interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, the baseball shirt, them hot. Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, hold on real quick. Hold on. Yeah. So but I got the black ones.
Yep.
you know, the black ones with the black, but they not necessarily they all white T-shirts as well. You know, with the black checks and all that. So I got them on my, you know, I got the clothing line, the freshwearclothing.com. You know, they can go there, check out all the merchandise. That's freshwearclothing.com. Shit, man. You know, I'm on YouTube at June Dawg. They can check that out.
Hey, go like
I said, video ain't on now, and they waiting for it because they asking about it too. Like, but they got to just be patient. I don't want to give them no uncooked food, man. They got to be cooked all the way right when I serve it. So, yeah.
Nigga, I've been waiting too. If you go look on my page, I've been posted that on my page. I was trying to figure out the whole thing, nigga.
Yeah.
But look, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
I was just saying, man, I don't want to hold you up, man, and I appreciate you for coming on. You dig what I'm saying? Because like I said, this you looking out for me, whether you know it or not. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
And we watching y'all, we paying attention to y'all. Whether y'all believe it or whether y'all see it or understand it, or know it or not. And I just want to tell you thank you. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow so I can support your shit. I gotta buy some clothes. I'm gonna buy some clothes from you, and I gotta get some shit from Bronco too. You feel me?
Absolutely. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bless you with some unreleased music too.
Oh yeah, I want that. I always want that. Yeah.
Just keep that. Lock onto that. You know. And you're gonna hear the push. We're gonna be pushing.
Easy call, man. I'm gonna link up with you, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end this joint because I know you probably got shit to do, man. And I'm gonna hit you tomorrow. Because I'll pull up on you tomorrow and get some gear, nigga.
Yeah, it's all good. Just link up with me, man, and hit me up, and we'll chop it up off the air.
Bet, easy call. We gonna link, OG. I appreciate you.
All right, most definitely.
All right.
All right.